Okay, guys, welcome to the next adventure in the Emma Storm Distant World 2 campaign. I hope you're all ready to have another adventure.
Ready as can be.
Definitely.
Yep.
Okay, as I put on the chat, basically the background to basically what we've got to at the moment. Basically, you get hired by the Galactic Recovery Agency and tricked to releasing a rogue AI on the galaxy. You managed to escape the station in the last episode, and just in time to help an elite rated pilot's Federation pilot, John Smith, managed to destroy the Aspfinder with some help. In the conversation you had with John during the combat, he basically explained he had a run-in with a pair of hunters you knew in the past, and for some reason they were still after you until they realised he knew a bit too much about the hunters' organisation and attacked him. They obviously underestimated him and were soon floating wrecks with a few cargo canisters floating around. Scooping him up, he came across a crystalline key, which he basically found out you had knowledge of through your contacts at the station. You arrived back at Grim Pioneer, which was the megaship where the GRA was based on, now taking its position near Explorer's Anchorage near the Galactic Core. Unfortunately, you find it dark and it stopped rotating. There's a Viper Mark III sitting nearby station broadcasting a emergency quarantine in effect message to all ships at Explorer's Anchorage. Saying all ships go to Explorer's Anchorage. So you head there and dock at the station, where John hands over the crystalline key he got, so you now got 4 keys, before he left to talk to the system authorities. You were starting this adventure in the Explorer's Anchorage at a local bar, waiting for John Smith to arrive to give you an update of what happened to the Grim Pioneer. Gossip around the station is that a team were put together to investigate what happened and to somehow bring the station back to full working order, somehow. The crystalline keys you currently have are 5, 59, 14 and 23, with key number 14 being the third key. You know that because of the puzzle that was solved, which was found on the plate of platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do your Between Adventure rolls and also buy from the Between Adventure shopping list?
Sure, of course.
Okay, Commander Silversheen, do you want to go first?
Sure. For the Between Adventures, I'll do the normal exploration, which my value is still unchanged, of 22, so that's 1 million credits. And then for the shopping, I'd like to buy the Reflect Vest and the Sothis Permanent Lip Gloss.
Okay. Snorks, your next. What do you want to do for your Between Adventure roll, and what do you want to buy from the Between Adventures shopping list?
None of my values changed. I will do the exploration as well. So that means another 1 million. And from the shopping list, I'll buy the Reflect Vest. And I would buy the medium fixed plasma accelerated, but sadly my ship doesn't have enough energy, so I will only buy the one thing. But might as well buy a missile launcher. Never know.
The anti-personnel missile launcher. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you never know when the heavy artillery will be useful. So, Commander Dexter, what do you want to do for your Between Adventure roll, and what do you want to buy from the In Between Adventure shopping list?
In between adventure is the exploration. I still fall within the $1 million range. And for the purchases, I will buy the Reflect breastplate and I will buy the Assistant Computer Hack Advanced.
Okay, so that's everybody all purchased up and their adventure's done. So we will now continue the adventure. It basically, as you say, you're sitting in the bar waiting for John to turn up. So you're just looking around, and as you look up, you see John Smith walking into the bar, has a quick look around, sees where you are, and he stops at the bar to get a drink, then comes down, sits at your table and smiles. He says, "Thanks for waiting for me to gather what information I could about Grim Pioneer from the admin staff of this station. I managed to find Tommy Small's contact, and he explained that he was actually talking to Tommy when he suddenly closed his spacesuit and explained that he was watching people on his security cameras drop to the floor all over the station before all power in the station failed and the comms channel turned to static. But Tommy managed to get one last message out before the power failed. Real smart is not what he seems." After speaking to the Pilots Federation and the Distant World 2 command staff, they have authorised you to enter Grim Pioneer and try to restore power and to find out what triggered the bio alarms before the power went out. There is not much being offered as a reward, but they are willing to pay you all 20,000 credits each for the risk you are taking for your humanitarian help in working out what happened. Here is an authorization code to get you past the ship at the actual station. GEU SW 843. Do you have any questions?
What was the name again? Something is not what he seems. Someone Mud.
Will Smart. You know, the person who was trapped under the table that you rescued.
Yeah.
Bar.
I see. Interesting.
I mean, I currently don't have any questions. I guess what's our plan? We go there. I guess we take the mission, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a space station in the middle of the galaxy, and it's offline right now, and we can't have that.
Yeah, exactly. It's important.
Okay. So you're all going to take the mission and fly to the nearby Grim Pioneer megaship and find out what's happening.
What, So I'm a little concerned that the security cameras saw people dropping to the floor all over the station before power failed. What do we know what that might be? Something that we can take precautions and make sure that we don't just fall unconscious when we go aboard.
I mean, I have an oxygen tank and mask and toxin detector.
Yeah, I
That would be
think
helpful.
as long as you stay suited up, you'll be okay.
All right.
Because
Right.
as the contact said, he saw Tommy basically close his spacesuit, and then Tommy explained over the comms that he was basically watching the people on his cameras drop all over the station. So
Right.
it sounds
Okay.
airborne, whatever it is.
Okay. So if we keep our REM locks on, hopefully we'll be safe if it's some sort of airborne toxin. Can we wear like our armor on top of our flight suits or
Yeah.
REM locks? How does that work?
Whereas actually I think it's the other way around. Normal clothes you can wear over like your spacesuits. Yeah, like the Remlock outfit. But it was you can't wear normal clothing over armor. Cyborgs, they can't wear clothing over their body because they just won't fit because of the cybernetics. But simple Remlock outfit, like flight suit with like armor on top of that, yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
All
cool.
right.
So
All right. I think then we're set, right?
Yeah.
okay, so you get up at the bar, pay the tab and head on up to your ships. As you're approaching the docking bays, you're glancing up at the market, feed and that basically of what the stations in the area are needing that. And even though the Grim Pioneer is not responsive, it does have an update on there when it was last active saying what it needed before the screen froze. And the items in demand are auto fabricators, superconductors, liquid oxygen, and explosives. Do you want to take any of that?
How many tons of each?
Auto fabricators and explosives, it needs about 2 tons. Superconductors 5 tons. Liquid oxygen 20 tons.
I guess we can take all of that, and if we sell it to them or give it to them, we'll see when we arrive there. Can always not give it to them and sell it back to where we bought it for not as good a price, but still.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think we should bring that stuff.
Yeah,
Let's see how many tons I have.
I got 32 tons. I would just take it all, make it easy.
Okay.
Can you repeat what was needed again, Wishblend, please?
It's in the chat. Basically, 2 tons of auto fabricators, 5 tons of superconductors, 20 tons of liquid oxygen, and 2 tons of explosives. Also added the prices per ton in the list.
Right. Calculator. That would make it. Right, I messed it up. Oh.
Can I use my science skill to try to see if those 4 particular commodities can be combined in some way that might be useful to the station? Like maybe they needed it for some reason that I can figure out?
Yeah, you can do. Do a science check, you need a 6.
So, if I added up correctly, that would be 39,520 credits. Oh, nice.
Ooh, starting the session off well.
Yes, we are. Okay, yep, you look at the details and you know for the auto fabricators can be used to construct items and along with the superconductors, so it could be that there's some machinery that's failed over there that needs fixing. The explosives are just like normal explosives, could be used for mining or opening any blocked doors. And liquid oxygen, it's used for the air supply system on the stations.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe something needs repair, and maybe something related to the air supply system. Maybe
Yeah.
that would seem to fit with people passing out left and right.
Yeah, but like it was the order was before they passed out, so
True.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I deducted the money from my account, loaded up on my ship. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so you take off from Explorer's Anchorage and make a quick trip over to the Grim Pioneer before dropping out of Super Cruise next to the Viper Mark 3 that is broadcasting the medical alerts. It's basically sitting in the middle of the flight path into the station's authorised bay with its weapons deployed. Transmission sent as soon as you enter the station's no fire zone. State your business or be fired upon. What do you want to do?
Is it an automatic response? Is it like does it have a human pilot, the ship?
Yes.
Alright.
Provide them with the passcode that we were given.
Mm-hmm.
But
Tell
right.
them we're here to help get the station back online. Here's our authorization code.
Okay. So you transmit the code, and basically he looks at it and says, "Okay, I see you're authorized. You can go in, but you need to give the all clear before you better come back out. Otherwise, the station and myself will open fire on any ships trying to leave."
Roger.
Is the station in quarantine?
Okay.
The station is in quarantine.
I'd like to ask this police ship, the pilot, if he knows what the nature of the emergency might be.
Nope. All he basically knows is that the station's fire alarms went off, and then the station lost power and it's stopped its rotation.
Okay.
So, obviously, you managed to get past the ship, and you're heading now into the station. Do a spaceship piloting check. You need an E6. Yeah, it's going to be one of those nights. I can see it coming. So yeah, basically, as you are aware, the Grim Pioneer is a mega ship. So where the normal big stations, you fly in through the actual entrance port and that, and basically land on one of the pads inside the station. On a mega ship, you'll land on the outside and your pad will drop into the station. Because there's no power to the station, those pads are not working, so you have to go in through the authorization security port. If you've been to one of the smaller outposts, you'll see a rectangle alongside the ship that says authorized ships only.
Mm-hmm.
That is where you're going in.
Okay.
So you fly in to dark stations, and inside you find the actual station bit is rotating. You just like the bigger stations, and you manage to rotate your ship before dropping it onto one of the pads using a master station to keep your ships securely held onto the pads. Looking out from
Can I?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Can I either assume or backtrack real quick to scan the megaship from the outside so that we have a good idea of the layout and where we might need to go?
Yeah, you can do a systems scan. You need a 5.
Nice.
Yeah. While you don't get much detail from the scan, you do know there's a few locations where you can be able to go into. Pretty much the station's made up of medical area, the control room, engineering. There's some habitational rings and some viewing gardens, and storage cargo area. The state of you cannot tell from outside. But
Sorry, can you repeat that last bit?
you can't tell whether they're working, blocked, or anything from the outside. There's no damage seen from the outside of the station.
Okay. Thanks.
So yeah, you flew into the station. It's dark now, but you got your night vision turned on, and you managed to find that aim some empty pads and just rotated your ships and land them onto the pads without doing any damage to ships and that. And of course, the master of the stations keeps your ships and that down on the pads so they don't move. Looking out your ships, you'll see it's pitch black, and you feel the weakened gravity due to lack of the station spin. From the landing pad, there are a few other pads with ships on, and the passageway leading to the station's concourse. What do you want to do?
I guess we put out our runlocks. Put on our runlocks with our reflect breastplates.
Definitely.
and then I'll also take my toxin detector with me, and then I'll get out of my ship.
I'm gonna bring my hairspray and my motion detector. Just to make sure my hair stays in place, of course.
Under the ramlock.
Cool. I've got my common adventuring gear. Yeah, so like my rifle and pistol and stuff. Armor. Not the military fatigues, I don't think. Can you wear those over your flight suit?
Yes, you can wear maybe a flight suit.
I think you,
Okay, cool.
yeah, flight suit, then fatigues, and then armor on top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Cool. All right, I'm bringing my magnesium torch as well for the bright light.
Did any of you have night vision?
Nope.
No. Not if that's a separate item we have to buy.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. No, just the magnesium torch then, which is 40 meters of bright light.
Okay. So I assume you're leaving the ships when you're all ready, and you're meeting up on the concourse. Yeah,
Yeah.
using your
When I leave the ship.
torches.
Right after I leave the ship, I do like a check with my toxin detector.
I'm gonna throw the point defense on my ship on so it can protect itself just in case.
Okay, so point defense on your ship. Yeah, the toxin detector. Do a systems check. You need a 6. Yeah, pretty much. After checking it, your system flashes up an alert because it's been recently had a flash memory upgrade with the latest known toxins, and it basically says a toxin, chemical drug called Starsight is in the atmosphere. There is some bodies lying around nearby now, but none of them are moving at this time.
Oh, okay. Can I check the system scan that Silversheen had done to see if there is any sign of where the air filtration system is supposed to
The system scan is pretty much the main one is in engineering, but it's an override in medical.
Do I also know what kind of effects this drug has, Starsight, and what its composition is?
There's not much known of the drug. All that's basically known is there's anybody infected with it, it's usually got like a star type pattern in their pupils and the actual black of the irises, and they pretty much go comatose and that, but the brain ramps up. Sort of like a overdrive mental state in a coma, body.
All right. Is there any information on like if it does lasting damage to people?
Yes, certain people will die if it's not treated,
Okay.
but there's no known cure at this time.
All right. Then I guess Dexter had the best idea. Just check if we get the life support running again, and also we need to get the power on. I guess that's the main thing right now.
Okay.
So on to engineering.
Do a perception check. You need a 5.
All of us, or
Yeah. Unless you want to do it in
Haha.
unless of course you want to try Snort's roller for 1.
I'll skip the perception check. I'm curious about the people who are unconscious here, so I want to check them for the signs that Snork just told us about. to make sure that, or confirm that they are infected by Starsight.
Yeah.
And
That's a
Whether
good
they're
idea.
alive or not.
Yeah,
I'll
if they're
keep a
alive.
watch out. Have the shotgun out. Just keep in front of it, guys.
Okay. And I'd like to use my advanced med pack to try to stabilize one of them to see if that would help.
Okay. Basically, looking around, you'll see a few computer terminals with some dead screens and a poster showing a cutaway image of a station glowing in the dark by the nearby passageway you've just come out of. Looking at while you look closely at the bodies, you see that their eyes are open but they're non-responsive, but there is a star-like pattern in their irises, but they are still alive because their chests are going up and down.
All right. They're still alive, but they're infected with that Starsight thing.
All right, good to know.
Maybe we also want to check out the med bay. If the med bay has a separate air filter system, then maybe some people got holed up.
Yeah. Did we get any heat signatures or anything from the scan from the ships?
No. It's just the normal background, temperature from a station. It's still got heat, it just doesn't have the power. There is a map nearby showing the 5 locations that you discovered on the scan. But looking at the map, you see that basically that the habitational rings and gardens are unavailable, and the storage is currently offline. So you only have 3 locations you can go to: the medical center, control room, and engineering.
I think if we've got some people here that need help, the medical bay might be a first stop to try and help them.
Sure.
Yeah.
With regards to doing your advanced medical pack on the people, do a medicine check. You need a 6.
Okay. I've got 1 from my medicine and +2 from the kit itself. 12.
Okay. You administer the different things from the medical kit, and while not much happens, when you actually administer a sedative to the one of the patients, their brain activity actually reduces, and there seems to be calming down a bit. Yeah, even though they're unconscious on the floor, there was the odd twitch now as they're moving. With the sedative, that's died down to hardly moving. So the sedative has had an effect, but it hasn't brought them around.
Okay, good to know. Maybe we can use that later on.
Yeah. Also, the last transmission that we got was that was Tommy Small.
Tommy Small was your contact with the GRO.
Yeah. And he sent a message, or there was the message that he put his suit on, and then he saw people falling over, and then the power cut out, right?
Basically, he saw people falling over. So he put his helmet on because he saw people falling over, and he sent one last message saying Will Smith is not what he seems, and then the power died.
All right, so I guess at least him we last saw alive or got like a sign of life. So we might also check out, I guess, the communications module would be where he was situated, seeing like the people on the security cameras.
Yeah, I mean that could be a security area near the control room.
All right. Okay.
So
should we split up or keep together?
I think we should keep together in this circumstance.
Yeah.
All right. And let's check out the medical bay first.
All right.
Okay, you're heading down the corridor towards the medical center. and you notice some bodies have been turned over or moved to the side of the corridor, but they all have that blank, vacant look with the star shade in their irises when suddenly a door to your right banks open in the quiet of the station. Do an initiative check for combat.
Whoa.
Initiative is strategy.
Yeah.
No, tactics.
Tactics.
Tactics. So, let's see. Let's bring the combat positions up. Okay, so it looks like it's Dexter, Snorks, the Shambler, and then Silversheen.
Shambler.
Yeah, Shambler's a nice little thing. I'm sure you don't mind. Here you go. This is what it looks like.
Okay. What?
That's rogue AI, I think.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, yep, Dexter, you're up first.
Yeah, I want to shoot it in the face because that's not pleasant.
The range is medium. So, that'll be 30 meters. So, adjust your weapons accordingly.
30 meters.
Sorry, 12 meters. I'm looking at the wrong line.
12 meters, okay. Well, I'm using my Tommy gun. And 12 meters is still my short range. So my to hit is a difficulty of 5.
He has no defense. So 0.
Good.
And no parry. So no dodge,
Excellent.
no parry. It's like a straight at you attack.
Less good for that, but I like the other things.
So yep, ready when you are.
Just trying to remember exactly what I get to roll again.
It's usually the weapons damage plus the difficulty, which is the range, and this, the weapon, equals the attack. On each weapon, it's got the number in brackets. That's your difficulty.
Alright, okay, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, don't forget your plus number. Like +2 is how much you need to hit it. With your weapon.
And the 2 hit is based on just my weapon score of that skill, right?
Yeah, that last score your skill plus the actual damage your weapon does. So if it's like your weapon is a +4 and your say kinetic weapon for the Tommy gun is a +2, then it's +4 +2 equals +6 is what you add to your dice roll.
Alright,
And you shouldn't miss because it's got a dodge of 0.
Alright, okay. Yeah, that'll be maximum burst as well.
Yep. So how much damage do we have?
This Tommy gun is it'll be 4d10 damage.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, I just need high numbers now.
It's not half bad, but not the best.
So 18 in total. Well, that's 82 health points left.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, he started with 100.
Whew.
Somebody got a grenade.
Indeed, I have.
Not me.
All right. I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
I would throw. You said the range is about 30 meters.
12 meters.
12 meters.
He's 12 meters away.
Yeah.
Okay. Throwing a grenade in this situation would not be the best idea because the injury range of a frag grenade is 16 meters.
Let's throw it past it, maybe. If you wanted to.
Mm,
Yeah, but would that push the explosion push him towards you closer? I mean, faster.
6
You could probably still.
Yeah, no. It's too much risk. I mean, wait a second. No. That would cost karma. I could put you probably out of the grenade radius. But
I mean, you
that
could
would
try
cost
rolling it past him. You know, trying to go off the other side.
karma. No, I think it's too risky. Like we are. If I want to hit him good, then we are still in the injury radius of the grenade.
Gotcha.
That's not a good idea. If I draw my laser rifle, I can only start firing in the next round, right?
What you got on your back? Is it on your back or on your pack?
On my back.
On your.
So
You're wearing military fatigues, aren't you?
I'm wearing military fatigues. I have my laser rifle and my laser
No,
pistol.
you should be able to, pull and use it in one go. It's only when it's
Okay.
in your. If the laser rifle is in your pack, and it'll take one turn to get it
Okay.
out from your pack into your hand.
Alright. Then I guess I can draw it and shoot right away.
Yep.
Alright. Use 12 meters. That would make it short range. That is a 4 I have to hit. And I get a +3 from energy weapons. The one is an automatic fail, is it?
Yeah.
Alright. I think I'll spend a karma point to redo that roll. That looks a lot better. Laser rifle does 15 damage straight.
No additional damage, just 15.
Just 15.
Okay, we're down to 67 on the health.
And that was me. Can I move further down the corridor, just away from this guy?
Do an athletics check. You need a 4.
Alright, athletics is -10 because of my roll 1, 2, 3. That is a 5.
Okay. Yeah, you pull forward your laser, and you as you fired it, you managed to jump back a few meters and that to take away a better firing position, and you didn't manage to land on your backside.
Alright.
Okay, Le Chambler is going to attack. It is going to attack.
And
Sorry.
I'm shouting to my friends, come on guys, let's shoot and run. Alright, that was my turn.
Ah! Yeah, the Shambler is going to attack Dexter because he's the one who shot first.
Okay.
What's your defense, Dexter?
My defense is 4.
Is that medium? Okay.
So it would need a 11 to hit me, I think.
Yeah, the difficulty I've got is a 7.
Plus the defense, right?
Yeah, my 7 for the distance, add on to your defense is what I need to get over to actually hit you, do damage.
Exactly.
And instant fail. So yeah, it reaches out to scratch you in that with its claws, but you manage to quickly dodge out the way in that. So you want to move yourself back, Dexter. You manage to get out of its way.
Perfect.
And then Silver Sheen, we're up to you.
All right. Well, this thing looks hideous, so I have no trouble following what Snarks recommends, and let's get the hell out of here. Move back. So I want to move back first, and while I'm moving back, I'll take out my laser rifle, and once I reach the limit of my movement, I'll try to find a position and cover, aim with my laser rifle, and fire.
Okay, so do that then.
Put the wrong one back, sorry.
How far do normal people move in one round? Is
10 meters.
it six,
Or is it 6?
10 meters? Okay.
I think it's 10.
Okay,
could be
I see
wrong,
that
but
it
I
has a
think it's 10.
movement.
3 meters.
Speed is 6 meters on this one, so you can outrun it.
Okay, so I'll move my 10 meters back, which knocks me up to medium range for my shot with my laser rifle. So that would be difficulty of 6 plus its defense of 0 is still 6. So I roll 12 on my shot. Hit him square in the chest for 15 points of damage.
Yeah, it's a few sparks shooting off for that one. He's down to 52 health.
Nice. I'll just shout, man, these AI sure are ugly.
He just growls back at you.
You understood it? Alright.
Yeah, it's an AI.
Sure, I guess. Might as well. Dexter, come back!
So yeah, it's Dexter, you're up. I take it you're all going to just run back, keep out of range to medium range for you guys. What,
Yeah,
Try that.
I'm gonna keep it at my 12. I'm gonna keep it at 12 meters.
Okay, so Dexter, you're up. I take it you're going to, move and shoot to keep the distance at, thingy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll move back. So I'm still within my short range of my gun, but it seems to have a harder time hitting me
Yeah.
at range. So. And I'll open up on it again.
Okay, we have an 8, so that's another hit.
So that is 3 points over my. So it still gives me my burst damage. Target was 5, so.
So
Same damage.
18 again.
Uh-huh.
That's not bad. Health is down to 34. You're slowly whittling it down.
Alright, I'll make sure I just keep my 2 compatriots kind of behind me so that I can stay between them.
Okay. So Snorks, you're up.
We use you as cover.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll shoot my laser rifle again.
Okay.
So +3. What the? Alright,
Oh,
just another karma point.
Yeah, it's not like they grow on trees, is it?
And difficulty is 4, so that is a hit.
Okay, how much damage?
15. Just a laser rifle.
Health is down to 19 points. Okay, the Shambler is going to try and attack Dexter again because he's the closest. So what's your defense now, Dexter? Is it still
Still 4, yeah.
so with the 4 and 7? Yeah, pretty much. I've still got to get over 11. Don't think I'm going to do it, but we'll see. Nope, you still managed to dodge out of the way of its claws.
Alright.
Okay, Silver Sheen, you're up.
all right. I'll hold my position and fire with my laser rifle. Nice.
Critical hit.
Okay. What does that do in personal combat? Chance to knock down, if I remember, something like that.
Yeah, it would be, except the Shambler has a resist knockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second, I'll just get the details for you so you know what that is. That is resist knockdown. It's made to use on cyborgs. Basically, it's much harder to knock over a cyborg if you normally knocked over enemy rolls 10 or any other damage. Resistance knockdown 1, which it has. It takes 2 turns to knock it down. You ignore the first 10 because you're knockdown resistance. And so basically, if you get another critical hit, then you'll knock him over. But because you've only got the 1 at the moment, he shrugged it off and he stayed on his feet. Still takes damage, but it didn't get knocked over. But good try.
Nice. Actually, something is triggering in my memory from when I read the rules a long time ago that said that laser weapons can never knock anybody down. I think it's just kinetic. But regardless, he doesn't get knocked down, and I do the regular 15 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, he's almost gone.
Oh, so close.
Down to 4 points. It's starting to get a few parts blown off him, and sparks starting to come from its joints. Can Dexter do the final damage?
You can do it!
Do it, Dexter.
I hope so. I'm gonna lower my Tommy gun, pull out my auto pistol, and step right up to its face and just finish him off. Like save some of my ammo in my big gun.
Nice.
Okay. Your watch is going to get a 1 here.
So that's 3 over my still needed 5. I was within close range. And the auto pistol is 2d10 on burst, so that's 3d10 damage. So as long as I don't roll 3 ones. And we're okay.
Yep, you managed to blast its head off, so to speak. And the Shambler is no more.
Whew.
That was not friendly at all.
Yeah.
I wonder where it came from. I mean,
Good question.
Yeah, I want to examine the parts to see what the parts are reminiscent of. They're like station parts or ship parts or something.
Okay, as you examine the wreck of the Shambler, you'll see it's mainly made up of station parts. There is a few other bits, and there's like an AI core inside it, but it's mainly station parts and a few custom bits.
can I like hack it in some way, read out its storage or something to, like I don't know, get the recordings of its sensors from the past couple hours or something?
You can try. It's usually pretty encrypted, but you can try. Do a computer check. You need a 9.
Right, let's see. Oh. I guess we can't get that knowledge out of it.
Okay. So now you've killed the Shambler, what do you want to do?
Let's go on to the medic bay still.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? Is it like the direction of another of the components?
It came out one of the doors in the corridor a bit further up on the right hand side.
But that's not the way to the...
No, medical bay is further on down the corridor, then turn right and then the left, and it's just on the end of that corridor bit there.
Yeah, then let's keep our weapons out and let's go.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you're going down the corridor, checking the door to the Shambler came out as you went past. You can see there's nothing else in there. You go down the corridor and you reach the closed door leading to the medical centre. What do you want to do now?
It's closed?
The door is closed. Not locked, but it is closed.
I knock against the door and scream, "Is anyone in there?" With the hope that anyone can hear me, if there is one.
No sound comes back.
If we open that door and there are people inside, that we might trigger, like we might let the toxic air in.
Is there an airlock on this door? Do we know?
Not really, no.
There's
Is
also
there a
no...
way we can test the test the air on the inside of it? Is like the control panel that can tap into it?
Not where you are, no. The door, it's just like a normal door. It's not like one of the fancy airlock, doors, keeps the air separate.
Alright, okay.
So if it's going to be contaminated, it's already contaminated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should go on in.
Let's just open it. I take cover on the side of the door, with like peeking out when the door opens to be ready to shoot if there's something behind that we don't like.
Yeah, and I'll take point and open the door.
Alright.
Okay, you open the door and you see rows of empty beds, except one bed has a person tied down on it. Do a perception check. You need a 5.
All right.
Okay, I've got 2 rolled. You've passed that. I don't know if you want to roll as well, Silver Sheen, but they're passed anyway.
I'm sorry, what was that? Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, if you wanted to do a perception roll, you can. Or no, we've already passed the threshold, so you can just tick it if you want in your sheet, say you've used it.
Yeah, let me do it. I got a 5.
Yeah, well, you all passed anyway. Okay, looking around, you see that the person tied down in the bed is actually Tommy Smart. Yeah, your contact from the GRA. But unlike the others, seem unconscious, he's actually snoring, but he has a big bump on his head and is asleep. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice the door into one of the other rooms in the medical area is slowly being pushed open.
Is there light coming from there?
No, it's still dull. You've got a few lights in that, like from backup in the batteries in the medical area, but there's no lights coming on from the thing apart from what you've brought with you.
Okay.
I guess I'll keep my gun up.
I shout, "Come out now! Keep your hands up where we can see them, or we start shooting."
I keep my weapon up, but I move towards Tommy in the bed. I assume since we can see a bump on his head, he doesn't have his rumlock on anymore.
No.
Okay.
He's got the suit, flight suit, just don't have the helmet on.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you asked him to come out, so he comes out.
Yeah, alright.
It's Will
Will Smith.
Smith.
Hmm.
All players do a combat initiation roll. See order of play.
Yeah. Nice roll.
Sheen, you don't want to get into action first, it seems today.
Apparently not. I'm content to go last.
Just to see how things play out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a while. Please, can you, Wishblend, jog my memory? Who exactly is Will Smart again? Or Will Smith? We've met him before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, your first mission with GRA, you had to go to this station to find Will Smith and that.
Oh, he's the one that we. Okay.
He was your contact who got stabbed with that sword. And there was some, when you examined him when you did the medical aid, there was a bit of metal, like a metal sheet inside, and you come to thinking he was a cyborg,
Right.
type shell. But he was trapped under a table, and you freed him and took him back to the station and that before you went on to the Ruby, the Explorer Ruby Light.
Gotcha.
So he's under the control of the rogue AI with the cybernetics, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
Does he wear a spacesuit or a rumlock suit or anything?
No,
Right.
it's
Does
actually
he have evil red glowing eyes?
funny enough, it's worse than you think.
Uh-oh.
He's actually one of these.
What?
He's a kid's combat android with verification protocol disabled in a human skinned body. So it looks like a human.
Terminator.
Pretty much.
All right, he definitely is not what he seems.
How
So
far is he away from us right now?
I'll say long range. So I'll just put that down. What's your long range weapons, guys? Because he's got a really nasty long range. I'll say 100 meters.
Our
500.
yeah, 500 for the laser rifle.
My longest range weapon is 140. I don't have it with me.
Um, I I could take out my missile launcher.
I
You can throw your
would.
grenades now.
I'll definitely
You
do the
can use your
missile
grenades
launcher.
now.
So yeah, order of play. Soul Sheen, I think you've rolled. I've
Yeah, I got
rolled
a
for
4.
Will Smith. I need the other two to roll. This
Yeah,
is
Snork's
I
got
rolled
the
a 10
11.
plus 1,
yeah,
and
your,
Dexter rolled a
your
7 plus 5.
initiation roll.
Yeah, that was the 11, the 10 plus 1.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Snorks is second. So Dexter, did you roll?
Yeah, I think I got a 12.
Okay, well that puts you up first then. I think you've got the right order. Dexter, Will Smith, Snorks, and Silver Sheen.
And so he's at how far away is he?
Yeah, 100 meters. He's on the far side of the medical area.
Okay.
So there is cover in the form of beds and door frames and things nearby. You can duck behind.
All right. Can I flip a bed over and use it as a cover?
Yep.
So hopefully, the bottom of the bed is made out of something a bit more sturdy than just mattress.
Yeah, they've got the reflective smart fabric material they use for the beds and that. So it will be absorbent of the energy beams and that. Unless it's the heavy artillery.
I hope he doesn't have
Tight.
that. And then I'm going to use the Tommy gun on him, I guess. I think it has that. Yeah, I can hit that far. Difficultly. What's his defense?
Pretty high.
Okay, I think I might just use the auto pistol, actually.
The defense is 8.
Oh.
It's the deadly version.
Yeah, the deadly version.
Right. Okay, well, I'll shoot at him, but I'm not going to hit him 100% unless I get a 10. So I'm going to say that's a no. I don't think they'll spend a karma. Some covering fire.
Nice.
So, just covering fire, you say?
Yeah.
Give me a sec while I just check something. Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, you didn't do any damage then. Okay, Will Smith is retaliating. What's your defense at 100 meters?
Um, what kind of bonus do I have for the bed?
Defense is usually +2.
Alright, so I will have a 6 defense.
I'm going to increase the range to, the long range difficulty because that's over the medium. So, what was your defense today with the bed?
It'll be 6 total.
Difficulty long range is 10. So 16 I need to get or higher.
You got a +8.
Yeah.
Assault beamer.
Which also destroys cover.
It's a 1-use bed then.
That's a miss. Because you had 10 defense plus a range difficulty of 10, 16 I need to hit. I've missed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Just so you're aware, his life endurance is at 4040. So, Snorks, you're up.
Alright, I am thinking, how bad can I mess up shooting a missile launcher? The thing is, it has like a medium range of 200, which is a difficulty of 9. And then there's the second, like, he also adds a difficulty of 8, so my target would be 17. And I could not possibly hit this because I think it falls under heavy weapons. And I have a heavy weapon skill of 1, so the maximum I can hit is 11. And that's far below 17.
So, what's the range?
The blast radius, the fatal blast radius of the missile launcher is 10 meters, and the injury radius is 24 meters.
And is 100 meters away.
The medium range is 200, so everything under 200 is 9, and the long range is 2 kilometers, which is 12.
So it doesn't have a short range, does it?
It does not, no.
Yeah, I don't think it'd want to.
Short range is a minimum of 26 meters, but there's...
Yeah, so he's in the medium range then. Well, you never know, you might get lucky. So his defense is 8.
Yeah. So my target number would be a 17.
You could hit a 10.
Yeah, that's a 1 in 10 chance of hitting him.
Do you have any karma skills that could increase your ability?
No. Nothing.
Yeah, I've got incoming for when he screws up.
Yeah, exactly. And I screw up very, very, very badly.
So...
but might as well try, right? So I will use up my action in taking out my missile launcher out of my pack.
Okay.
Preparing.
Go ahead. Was that you just took out your pack and getting ready, reading the instructions how to use it? So
yeah, exactly.
Still machine, you're up.
Okay.
Side towards enemy.
I asked Silver Sheen if he can hold his magnesium torch a bit higher so I can read the instructions a bit better.
No problem. I toss my magnesium torch over towards Snorks as I flip the bed over to try to get some cover as well, and yell out to Will. Will, it's us. We saved your life. Don't you remember us? But I'm still going to shoot him with my laser rifle. All right, so I'm going to... I just don't trust androids or AI. They're bad.
Yeah. he's been taken over. There's nothing left of him.
Yeah, probably. All right, so attack with my laser rifle is +3. Oh, that's natural 10 again. Damn.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think Snorks wanted
Snorks needed
that.
that.
Yeah. I hope you get to roll one next turn. You can do it. So that's
We'll
just
see. I'll try.
straight up 15 from the laser rifle. 15 damage.
I should mention he does not have a resist knockdown.
But it is an energy weapon.
Yeah, energy
Ah.
weapons never knock down.
So do energy weapons have their own critical?
No.
No, they don't do jack. They're just flat damage every time. Just consistency.
There is some really nasty weapons you can use, which give a really nasty punch. The assault beam is one of them.
Hopefully we'll have one of those at the end of this fight.
So, how much damage have you done then, Silver Sheen?
15. 1-5.
Norks, can you do your best not to blow up his weapon, but to definitely blow up him?
I will try that on top of my not blowing us up.
Yeah, I guess that's the primary.
Okay, his health's down to 25. And,
Now, the armor plating armor is has a resistance of 3 to energy, if I read
oh,
that right.
yeah, I misread. I just put 3 points back onto him.
Cool.
Sorry, guys, but you know.
Yeah, no, that's good.
It has to be correct. Adds to the fun
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the challenge.
indeed.
So, Dexter, you are up.
Okay. I guess I will fire my auto pistol over the bed again.
Okay.
And that will be a miss.
Okay, his defense was 8.
Is there a... Oh, no, never mind. I'll wait for after the missile launcher. I'm gonna pull me in my bed backwards.
The old
So-
duck and cover technique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shimmy with my bed.
So, Will's up. He's going to try and attack, Dexter again.
Okay, I just hit the wrong button, but I'll be back. Yep, there I'm back.
Okay. I need 16, don't I, Dexter, to hit you?
That's correct. I think, 10 for his range and 6 for my defense.
Yeah. And that's a miss again. Terrible aim.
Yeah, that android AI is not very good for you, Will. You should come back to the human side. Not that I'm an exemplary example of human aim.
Okay,
Alright.
Snorks, you're up.
Look at me now. I have read the instructions. I'm a very fast reader. And I have now my missile launcher on my shoulder, aiming for Will Smith and trying to do my best not to blow up my friends and myself.
Okay.
Oh my god, so close!
Oh, good try.
Alright, so there's the miss table on the in the rules where I roll another d10 on a 1, 2, 5. It doesn't do anything. on a 629, it goes long and hits 2d10 meters after or beyond him, and on a 10 it lands 2d10 in front of him, where we are always out of the danger zone. So I rolled a 1d10. That is a 1, and it, I guess, what happens?
The missile flies off and explodes in such a way that it does not injure anyone.
Exactly. It just doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Flies down the corridor, takes the corner, flies out towards the bay, and gets shot by my auto defense turret on my ship.
Yeah.
That sounds
That'll
about
do.
right. Did you get a notification that your turret's just activated?
Yeah, my ship is under attack.
Nice. Sorry.
Awesome.
Okay. So Snorks, that guy shooting. It's actually shooting the person's ships. No problem. So Silver Sheen, you're up.
All right. I'll take another shot with my laser rifle.
You're not shooting the ship, are you?
No, I'm shooting at will.
I do have good energy shields, it's fine.
All right, I got an 8. That's not gonna hit.
It is the dodge is 8, so if it's dead on
Yeah,
or more, it's a hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna. That'll be a miss because the medium range on my laser rifle is a difficulty 6 plus his 8 is a 14, which is what I need to roll. So I basically have to roll a 10 in order to hit him. So I miss. Since I moved over towards Tony and flipped my own bed last time, I want to flip Tony's bed this time, but flip it towards me.
Yeah. So he's
See if that wakes him up, but try to get him out of the line of fire, basically.
Okay.
Does he wake up when he hits the floor?
No.
Down to the bed.
There is a slight grunge now, but it doesn't actually wake up.
Okay.
Not fully, anyway.
All right. I'll try to stay in cover then.
Okay, Dexter, you're up.
Alright. More of this auto pistol stuff, it seems to be keeping him at range, maybe. I don't know. I'm not actually looking, I'm just shooting.
Yeah, it doesn't have to come any closer. The range on your assault beam along range is 200 meters.
Okay, so that's a miss. We gotta come up with a plan, guys. We're getting pinned down.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple of more missiles with me.
Um,
I'm pretty sure that I can hit not us. I'm most, like, 99% certain of that.
this is a plan, I guess. I haven't got anything better.
I'm 10% sure I can hit him. And I think if I hit him, I get him down pretty far.
Well, I hope so.
So yeah, Will's shooting at you, Dexter. 16 wasn't it? You needed to get
Yeah.
hit.
I'm gonna spend 2 karma points to use duck, which gives me +2 against an attack that would hit.
Okay.
Which then makes that miss.
That makes that a miss. Which is good because it's heavy damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by that.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Heads
close.
Yeah, almost took.
He's getting better, guys.
So yeah, you need to step up and take him out.
Mhm.
So Snorks, your turn.
Alright, I reload my missile launcher. And I shout, "I'll do better now, guys!" And and I shoot again. What? So close again.
Oh no!
Alright, that's a miss. Let's roll on the miss table.
What?
Oh.
Stop shooting at my ship!
You're very consistent.
I am. You
I
mentioned the
think
absolutely
you
wrong
got the
one.
wrong target locked.
Okay, I'll read the instructions again.
Currently set
Okay.
anti ship mode.
It's a good job somebody set their ship defences, point defence on, weren't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Silver Sheen, you're up.
All right. I'm going to leave cover and move my full 10 meters towards Will, and then fire my laser rifle at him. So that makes me a 90 meters, which is still medium range, unfortunately. So I still need to roll a 10. And I don't get it. So I miss. I'll try to take cover behind another bed. If there are beds between me and him, I'll just move from cover to cover.
There is beds now pretty much all the way across the medical area.
All right,
Are
I'll
these
do
beds
that.
are these beds on wheels?
No, they're just the normal down on the floor metal beds.
Alright. Are there any like medical carts or anything on wheels?
There's a couple floating around, but they're on the other side of the room to where you currently are. You can try diving across the room to get them if you want.
Snorks, are you also the one that actually uses swords?
Yes, I have a sword. I have a very nice sword.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a nice history.
So, like, my fighting techniques are either explosive or close combat. They don't mix well.
Well, you can
feel
try getting closer before you fire if you want.
My intent, just so you guys know, fighting is something that I do, like just punching. So I'm trying to get within melee range, but it's gonna take a few rounds.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up as well. And I am gonna run to one of the rolling carts and like try and shove it in Will's direction, and then take cover behind a bed. So instead of shooting, I'll roll a cart at him.
I have one more missile before I start. Before I have to start changing my strategy.
Okay.
Do you want any rolls for the cart?
For the cart, do a athletics check because you're going to roll, jump, run, dive over. So athletics check of a 6.
Alright, I got a 9.
Nice.
So yeah, you manage to dive over to the other side of the room and get the cart, which I assume you're basically just going to push towards Will, or...
Yeah, try and distract him a bit. I mean, might not do anything, but I feel like I'm doing something.
Okay. And is that your turn? Or are you going to
That'll be
fire?
my turn, yeah.
Okay, Will's going to shoot again. Yeah, he really likes you, Dexter, because you keep getting in his way.
Well, I'm charming like that.
And he missed, so obviously the cart must have had an effect. So, under Snorks.
Alright. I read the instructions again. I had it on ship only targeting. I switched it off now, so it should work now. Trust me, guys. I got this. Yes!
Nice. Woo!
Alright. I do a straight on hit. directly into the face of that cyborg, and it does 50 damage.
50.
Yes.
Whoa.
I only had to switch it to cyborg mode. Those things are quite stupid safe, but then not that stupid safe, I guess.
I bet you.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get hit in the face with one.
I bet you're glad you bought it now.
Yeah, it was a good investment, and 120 credits I just spent, or I just pulverized as ammunition was also worth it, I think.
Okay, so yeah, you managed to kill Will. So what do you want to do now?
Wow, 50 damage.
Right?
Is there anything left of Will?
Yeah, you basically there is a fair bit. You basically go over to where his body was, and looking over the body, you actually realise he wasn't a cyborg. He was actually a proper android.
Ooh.
Alright.
On searching the body, you find a crystalline key with the number 32 printed on it.
Huh.
Well, I'm glad we didn't blow that up.
Yeah, I aimed not for that, obviously.
You're really good at aiming that thing, actually. You hit my ship dead on twice, and you hit him dead on once. I mean,
Yeah, as I
Awesome.
said, it's actually you just put the settings in, and then quite self-explanatory if you
Yeah.
read the instructions.
Okay. You hear a noise from where Will Smart was lying, and from where Tommy Small was lying, and basically the explosion from the rocket launcher, missile launcher, woke him up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's now actually awake, even though the air is still contaminated.
I do have another quick question. Is the assault beamer that Will had still intact?
Yes.
Do one of you energy types want to arm yourselves with that?
I think I'll go towards explosives.
Okay.
I'll take it then.
Yeah.
That is energy weapon instead of heavy weapon, right?
Yeah, give me a sec.
I'm looking for it too. But...
Core book, page 56. Basic range table.
Yeah.
There's energy.
Cool.
Basically, energy based, short range 12, medium 70, long range 200, damage 5 plus burst, with a burst of 20. It also destroys cover and can divide fire.
Wow.
If you get the burst, it's great. Else, it's not that great.
But it can also destroy cover. So if someone's hiding behind the cover, you can actually destroy the cover.
Mhm.
Pretty cool. Sure, I'll grab it.
So yeah, talking to Tommy, basically he explains that Will Smart turned out to be an advanced android, but with all his machinery hidden under a human-looking shell, and he treats the old AIs as gods. Working in secret, he managed to sabotage the station by releasing some type of drug into the riot suppression system. If you have any liquid oxygen on you, we can purge the station's air tanks and try and counter the drug.
Nice.
Do you have any liquid
Aha.
oxygen on you?
I have got a couple of
Snorks
tons.
does.
I think 20 tons liquid oxygen on my ship, not on me right now.
Okay, Do you want to go get it, or?
I am just checking my toxin detector again. Does it still read out star sign?
Yep, still there.
And I ask Tommy why he is not affected by it.
It doesn't know. All it knows is he got knocked on the head and that was put unconscious, and that before he got a bit infected, he assumes, because he just hasn't had any effects now since he woke up.
I'd like to
Alright.
test him to see if he's an android.
I want to also check his pupils.
Pupils are normal. How will you check it's not an android?
Look for the
think
USB plug.
Tried and tested method is cut the skin off his arm, isn't it?
Yikes.
Um,
We're in a med lab. Surely we could.
Yeah.
figure out a way to
Is there
scan.
an X-ray machine here?
Yeah, there's a full body scanner in here.
Let's do that.
Okay, do a medical check. You need a 6.
Nope. Does anyone else know how to use this thing?
I mean,
I
can
don't like
try.
reading instructions, so.
Oh, I found the instructions here. You have to set it to check for cyborg.
Oh, okay. Well,
look.
give it a go.
It works like that.
Nice. That's awesome.
That just worked so well, that did.
Oh my god. I might even start reading instructions in real life now.
Okay, yeah, you read the instructions carefully and actually realise how it works. And yep, the scanner runs away and comes back. No metal detected in the body. He's human.
Okay. That's
There you
good.
go.
And also still confusing.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should sedate him, put him out again, and put his helmet on, so that he won't be affected by it, if he could be, while we go and get the oxygen.
He might be a carrier if he's
I
into it, but breathing it, right? So
I would knock him out. I don't know if I trust him completely right now.
I don't know who we can trust right now. I mean,
Yeah.
our friend here turned into a crazy cyborg, so
I feel like the liquid oxygen is a good idea. But I asked him if he minds if we just drug him and let him sleep here.
Yeah, he's fine with it.
Ah, that's
Great.
that's nice. All right. Then let's do
He
that.
says, yeah, I'm fine now. I'll just go back to sleep. Less work to do.
All right, good. So we knock him out again with some I don't
drugs
know, I
instead
guess.
of a hammer.
Yeah.
Find some. I guess we could find some more sedatives that we can use on other people if we find them all twitchy and weird. Help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. And just had to get that liquid oxygen.
And so
Yeah, I
let's
wanna
load
make
up
sure-
some sedatives.
Let's make sure the station isn't infected by that rogue AI though before we bring it online.
That's
True.
a good idea.
This is now just like a drug vessel that could infect other things if it gets moved.
I mean, I guess we've put enough of those out into the open.
Yeah. I'd rather not
That's a-
release anymore.
That's a good point, Dexter. We do have a solution for purging the air, right? And hopefully that would reverse the effects of the drugs on the humans. But if they all like stand back up and are like, "Oh, geez, what was going on?" But then there's still a bunch of those rogue AI shamblers around, then we're gonna have trouble.
Yeah,
So
and we
maybe
don't know
we
if
should,
any more of that drug is still waiting to be released again or anything like that.
All right, what do you guys say? Let's go to the comm comms room and check out the situation there.
Yeah.
Make a systems check on the emergency power.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see if we can suss out any of the computer systems that are controlling the air filtration systems.
And then
Yeah.
we
See
might
if we
turn
can
on the
detect
energy.
any more AI.
Alright,
Does
let's
anybody
go.
want to look around the medical before they go out?
Just like
Sure.
that,
Yeah,
obviously.
I'll be checking for sedatives and things like that, so I will be looking around.
Okay, do a perception check. You need a 5.
Are there any other buddies around?
I got 13.
No. Will was the only one in the medical room. But
Right.
looking around, yeah, you find plenty of sedatives you could take, but also you find the riot suppression intake. But there's a canister in the actual intake valve, and it's got like a star on the side of it.
Oh.
Oh,
That doesn't look suspicious at all.
can I take that canister out and find a medical testing thing? Oh, does your toxin thing, can that contest if
Yeah.
this has got residue? Alright, can we use this toxin detector to see if this
Yep,
canister is the source?
it's still connected pretty much to the valve, so you have to disconnect it. But get moving closer. The detector just pick up stronger traces of the drug.
Alright, I guess taking this out is the first step.
Yep.
So somebody hit the fire alarm and it caused the drug to really release instead of the fire retardant stuff. Maybe.
Close. Right, suppression gas, but yeah.
Oh, riot.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, right, suppression gas, to knock people out.
Oh, okay.
Should we
Will
put
it
that
work?
in again and activate it so they all get sedated?
I think they've had enough.
Oh, but like right now they are in like a brain burnout mode, and as we saw on another patient before, like the sedation just calms them down. puts them to
Yeah,
sleep.
I think we'd have to go around the whole station and take out all of these drug ones and put the actual riot suppression stuff back in.
The one in medical is the override. It overrides all the others.
Oh, okay. So it all feeds off this canister?
Yeah.
Oh. Is there another canister nearby that should be in here?
Yeah, it's basically been tossed off to the one-sided, but it is still there.
So I'm imagining that's why Will Smith was here, was to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He knocked out our friend
Right.
here because he wasn't going down.
Pretty
But
much.
to what purpose? To what end?
That is a very good question.
It is.
Let's go step by step.
Yep.
I take out the star site, and put the riot suppression thing back in.
Can we purge the system somehow? So there's, I guess.
Yeah, you can do. It's basically simple purge out. That it's a simple mechanic, so it's easily done.
Look here in the instructions, it says you have to press that button. I press the purge button.
Oh, the instructions are an amazing thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then I put the canister in, and then I press the other button that says now on, and start sucking the riot suppression stuff out of the canister, right?
Yeah, and basically it goes out through a station. The only ones affected are the people who's already affected by the Star Site's drug. You guys are all in your full Remlock suit still, and Tom has already been drugged out.
I do a toxin check again.
Toxin's gone.
All right, and the
The sedation drug is still in the air, though, right?
Yeah.
it is not picked up by my toxin detector.
No.
All right. Let's go to the comms control panel.
So yeah. So the other place you got is a control room and engineering. So you're heading to where? Oh, I should mention, we'll authorise payment on the liquid oxygen when you do it for 3,000 credits per ton.
Oh, all right.
Oh, right. Took your cargo. Okay.
Let's go to the control room.
And check that out first before we start up a rogue AI station.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you head to the control room, and you see the area ahead of you is lit up in a subdued red light from the emergency battery backup that's keeping the control room door securely, and firmly shut and locked tight. What do you want to do?
Is there a keypad to enter a key code or something?
Yeah, there's a security access terminal and there's a door lock. If you want to access a door lock, you need to do a security check with a 6 needed. If you want to hack the security terminal, you need a computer check and a 6 needed again.
I would try the security code that we got to access the station.
Okay.
Right.
Do your computer check. You need a 6.
Where's the computers? Here. There we go.
Okay. You go to enter the computer check, and before you actually enter the numbers, you actually realise there's no letters on the pad. It's just numbers. So the code you were given would not work.
All right.
Did you want to have another attempt?
Yeah, I would try to hack it. Or remembering that some of my colleagues have like those fancy
I have an
advanced.
advanced hacking computer assistant.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
give you
So do I.
That's +4 to computer check, right?
Yeah.
give you way and make myself ready with
Okay.
my laser rifle for when
Mine's
the door
only
opens.
Basic.
to-
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll get my weapon out.
So that is the hacking roll for 9.
Yeah, that's a pass. Yeah, use your skills to manage to unlock the control room security door, and it slides open to reveal a room full of workstations bathed in a dull red light.
Alright. I make sure everyone knows I didn't actually do anything. I just read the instructions on my hacking kit.
That's the way to go.
And I will enter the room with my Tommy gun ready, taking a good quick look around for any shambling androids or anything like that.
Okay. You actually look around, you see all the systems have been powered down apart from one computer running in low power mode with a message flashing on it saying shutdown program activated. Do a perceptions check. You need a 7.
Got 12.
Yeah, you guys are good on the rolls today. Looking around, you find a printout with a security code written on it hidden on a workstation near the computer in low power mode, as well as noticing that the ready cursor on the work computer is flashing on and off as if waiting for something. What
Well,
do you want to do?
I suppose typing in the code in the computer that's waiting for something might work.
Are there any other doors to the control room?
No, just the one.
Okay. Then I'll stand guard at the door.
Before I do that, I want to check the actual consoles themselves to see if there's any extra hardware that's been recently added or any weird wires like on an Anaconda just running away from the computer system.
Well, you don't trust me nowadays. Yeah, you have a quick look around and you don't find any other cables or hardware added to this station. It's just a normal running mill station system.
Okay. I will take that code that I found and input it into confusion.
Okay, entering the code, there's a slight beep, and then the station system's power back up, lights come on, and a new message appears on the, lights come on in the control center, and a new message appears on the screen. Restart station spin, Y/N.
Can I run a diagnosis on the station rotation system?
Yeah, it'll be engineering, so that'll be repair check. Repair check of 4.
Alright, I'm going to use a karma to do my repair skill boost. Just to make sure. So I got a 15 on that check.
Okay. Yeah, you run through the basic hard part of the station startup plus the diagnostic system, and you actually notice that while you can attempt to start the station spin, there's not enough power available at this time to actually start the station spinning. There is enough to probably bring on the lights a bit more, but not much more than that.
Alright, so the system seems to be functioning, but guys, there's not enough power here. I think we might have to run down to engineering to make sure the actual reactor's functioning properly.
Alright.
I'm afraid if I initiate the spin now, it'll just take out all the power and then we'll lose everything.
Okay.
Gotcha.
The system doesn't seem corrupted in any way.
No, I did a full diagnostic on the system and I checked the hardware here and it doesn't seem to be anything added on.
Okay,
Alright.
so no evidence of AI interference then.
Unless it's smarter than me, which, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right.
Let's
To
go down to
engineering?
engineering.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, you're heading out back down the corridors to and along to where engineering is. As you get down there, you see the bodies all over the place as normal, but with the gas suppressing them, none of them are like twitching. But when you actually enter engineering, you see there's more bodies sprawled over, with a couple of them that are completely mangled after they fell into the station's turbines, shorting out the machinery nearby. Nearby, you can see the turbine throttle rods are all showing as fully on, but as there's no power to them, the turbines are quiet. You can
On
hear
our
us-
way to engineering?
No, that's when you're actually in engineering. But
But
doors
on our
open.
way to engineering, I think like we come by a couple of bodies on the ground.
Yeah, just normal bodies. They're lying all over the station.
I just want to check their like every second or third one. I check the pulse and see if they like calm down.
Yeah. Do a medical check. You need a 3.
The entrance to the engineering room, is that one way in or is there multiple ways in?
There's mainly one way in. There's a couple of catwalks, but it's mainly one entrance.
Okay, so after we go into the engineering, I'm going to set up my motion detector near the entrance there, and so it'll alert me if any movement comes in through those doors.
Okay.
On the third one, I asked Solashin, like, all of those people are dead.
What? They can't be dead, are they?
Yeah, I can't feel any pulses on them.
Let me check. I'll make a medical check as well. Yeah, okay. That is the wrong thing. Hold on. Roll 1d10 plus 1. There we go. Are they dead?
No, they're all okay. Breathing calmly. It's just somebody didn't know how to do the job of it a minute ago.
You didn't read the instructions on how to check for a pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I missed
fine.
those on.
You just have to check the pulse over here, not over there.
Oh, all right. I never really.
What do you mean their heart isn't in their feet?
Alright, so yeah, you set up the motion sensor and body entering the door, and so you go and you see the ones, the bodies who are mangled after falling the turbines. There's no power to the stations, even though the turbine throttles and controls are showing they're fully on, but then you can hear a slight hum above you. Do a perception check, you need a 3.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Me too.
I don't roll.
Okay, looking up to the ceiling in the dark, towards the noise, you see a death spider crawling over the ceiling.
Obviously.
What now?
Mechanical spider.
Oh. So the bodies
Uh,
that fell into the turbine, does it look like they damaged the turbine, or are the bodies just shredded up?
Shredded up. There is a bit of damage to the turbines, but it's mainly just body shredded up. So you'll have to repair them if you want them to get them work. I've just put the
Okay.
Death Spider stats up in a handout if you want to see them.
Mm-hmm.
oh, mostly harmless robot. Death Spider. That doesn't seem to go together.
That is funny.
I mean, one shot should take care of that. Let's see who moves first.
Initiative time.
That is my jam.
Oh my God! What the
Oh,
hell is going on
Snorks.
today?
You blew all your good dice on your rocket launcher.
What good dice did I use?
Oh, awesome. There we go.
Wow.
Dexter.
We are.
You guys are busy looking at the turbines and the bodies. I'm like, guys,
Exactly.
Death Spider. Death Spider.
Yeah, it's a
What?
mostly harmless robot. You take care of that.
That's harmless.
Okay, so what we're looking at, Dexter's first, then, well, the spider, followed by Silver Sheen and Snorks. Okay, so Dexter, you're up first. It's got a defense
Yeah.
of 4. It's about 20 meters above you.
I'm gonna shoot it because that just does not need to be alive.
Sounds good. You handle that.
Yeah, don't worry about me, guys. I got this.
You read the instructions?
Point towards enemy, pull trigger. Got it. So my difficulty is 9, so I got 2 above, so that's 2 burst dice on top of my regular damage.
Defense is 4. Got a life of 8.
That's 17 damage plus a critical die.
Okay, well, as it's got 8, that kind of die dead.
Okay. No more spider, guys. Look around for more, though. 'Cause sometimes there's lots of spiders in places, right?
That's true. I guess we look around a bit.
So it's pretty small.
Okay, do you want to try to fix the turbines?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you need to do a repair check. You need 7. But if you have an engineer as one of your backgrounds, you only need a repair check of 4.
I'm an engineer.
We all.
I think we
I'm,
are.
I'm not an engineer, no. I'm a ship hand and a fuel rat. That's where I get my engineering from.
Okay.
Alright, let's all work together on this one.
Sure,
Sure.
I'll help them. So I guess I can roll first, and then my role becomes like an assistant role or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be a pretty easy one.
If you're all rolling together, then you probably, as long as you all get 7 combined, I'll count as a pass.
Alright.
Sure. Well, I do have the engineer background. I think
Yeah.
Snarks does too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
there
I've
you
got a
go.
+4, so. Yeah.
So yeah, you managed to pass that. Using your knowledge of machines, you move the throttles back to idle before finding and resetting the trips and checking the system over before you realise that it needs some new superconductors. After a quick check in power storage, you'll find a note that saying that the superconductors are on order. If you have any superconductors available, you can fit them into machinery and power up the turbines. Do you have
Mhm.
any?
How many tons do we need?
We do.
As there was on order, I think you find it was a 20 needed on the station.
Alright.
Did I say 20 to start with?
5. It was in
Oh.
the beginning.
That'd be 5 then.
Sounds about right. Uh,
Yeah, basically, it's
yes.
what I asked for.
Close
Is
enough.
basically what you needed.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I brought them. So we can do the installation. Like, as I unload them, do I automatically, like, get the credits onto my account, or?
Yeah. I don't know. I ain't got a
Be like
price.
an auto loader, isn't it?
Yeah. Just give me a sec. Superconductors are 6,000 ton to buy. In here, there you'll be able to get say 7,000 because that's just the station generic price.
Alright. It's 35,000 back. That's good. Alright, yeah, we installed them.
Okay, so you installed them. You started the engine again. I'm going to assume.
Take the bodies out before we start them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you pretty much that's most of the adventure done. You're pretty much just going to go back up to the control room. The door's still open because you left it wide open, and just going to restart the station's spin, and the station starts spinning up. And let's
Yep.
say you also got liquid oxygen to fill up to restart the oxygen up in the station.
Yeah.
So yeah, you basically with that done, you give the all clear because your toxic detector's basically saying the atmosphere is clean, and basically just give a report out and return back to Explorer's anchorage to let John Smith know what's happened.
As we
Alright.
turn everything back on, I was wondering if we can get like a log of the systems on the station leading up to the point where they got shut down, so we can try and track out what was happening here.
There's not much in the systems and that, apart from the normal travel from the bubble out to this current location. There's a rise in ships being detained at the station, when they were attacking other ships nearby, but that was just normal for this type of mega ship. Then basically there was just the out of nowhere, the fire alarms went off, and then power died.
All right.
When hailing the Explorer's anchorage, I would also ask them to send over some medical units to check out and help all of the people that are currently sedated.
Yep.
And since I didn't use the sedatives that I had taken from the medical room, can I just add those to my inventory?
Yeah. I'd say you had 50 in total. I'll be generous.
Nice, thank you.
Bear in mind, you probably better carry them fully in your bag, and that you might have to offload some into your ship.
Yeah, I'll probably only carry around a few with me at a time.
Okay, and with that, the adventure pretty much comes to an end.
All right.
Job done.
Yeah, as I say, they're basically giving you 20,000 credits each for basically completing the mission of powering up station to figure out what happened. You also get 1 adventure point for completing adventure, 1 for turning the station's recycling station's air back on. You get 1 point for restarting the station's spin, and 1 point for fixing and starting the station turbines.
That's 4 points.
Awesome.
With regards to the other items that needed, just add, which you picked up from the market. Just basically add 100, 100 credits on each, turning that for the resale value if you wanted to sell them back at the
Alright.
the station you're currently at. So
Is there any adventure point thing for defeating an enemy that was higher than us, or was that only for ship-based combat?
no, it's for anything. If basically you defeat an enemy that's a higher, elite combat rank than you do get a, usually go up a rank or get a point for it.
Okay, did that deadly AI count as one?
Yes.
Excellent.
Does the Shambler also count as one? Because I'm not novice yet.
Yeah, the Shambler is novice. If you're not a novice, then that'll count as a point.
Okay.
So I'm on your level again.
There you go.
Excellent.
Are we all on 25?
Congrats. Yeah, I believe so. I'm on 25 now.
Awesome.
So
that's one as well.
I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a good one. Thanks very much.
Yeah, it's more of a case of you. I played this with some other people in there, and they didn't actually pick up the reflective breastplate or vest, which is good for against the energy weapons. One of them pretty much almost died. He had to use this to escape death, and actually had a direct hit and out from the energy beamer.
Ouch.
But
Yeah, I think we got pretty lucky.
Yeah, luckily for him, there was a medical healing bay in the medical room, so they managed to heal him up after they defeated the android.
Good.
So yeah, the story continues, and I think it's getting more complex. Any ideas what's happening, guys?
We are gonna use our crystalline keys, and I guess there will be a riddle in some way where we have to figure out what order we use them in.
Yeah.
What are we opening?
Well,
Don't know.
that will be telling. I guess you'll have to find out as you come across that situation. But more to the point, what is it with the AIs? What are they doing?
They're making a mess everywhere they go, but I don't know why they're doing it yet.
Right. Like, what
Or
was
maybe
their
this-
interest in this station?
Maybe the station detected the ruby light going by and they had to scrub it.
Possible. Also, guys, each of you get 20,000 from the proceeds of my sales.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
for the level up, I do roll 10d10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, you get 10 dice,
Yeah.
and basically you add those numbers, one number to one skill, but you choose which skill you add it to. If you got a skill, let's say 27 points, you add the 3 to it, it'll roll up to 30, then the bonus will change from +2 to +3.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you got some, you're trying to work towards, like an engineering skill, you might want to put like your 9 in that skill. But if you only need like 1 to push it up to the next bracket, use change around and see what you decide. Just use think what you're working towards and plan accordingly.
Yeah, so I was actually trying to plot a very interesting route back to the Explorer's Anchorage, which totally used my navigation skills. It did.
Okay, if you want to do that, I'm sure. Do a if you got a navigation check or is it a systems check? I think it's to be a systems check.
Navigation.
I think it should be a navigation check.
Alright, do navigations check. You need a 6.
Alright, I got a 14.
I'm not lost. I don't suppose we could vie for the cyber skill going up for examining the android after he died, or does that count as cyber?
I'll let you have that one because it was sort of a cyber issue.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, so next I think the next one will be next Saturday if I remember correctly.
Yes.
How are you guys on time? Because as I say, in the UK where I'm based, the clocks are now 1 hour ahead of the in-game time.
Right.
Yeah, same here. It's fine for me.
Yeah, this time still works for me. No problem.
So
Yeah, I'm also completely available at any.
so it's 8 p.m. UK time with the new time.
So that would be 6 o'clock in-game time.
If it's 6 o'clock in game time, it's
Or
7.
7.
7. I'm okay at 7.
7 o'clock in-game time? Good for everyone?
Yep.
7 o'clock in game time. We push it to 8 o'clock UK time. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the same time. Right, we're not changing it.
Yeah, it's just the clock itself changed.
Yeah.
But for us in the US, for Canada, it's the same.
Yeah. I've got a fun one for you next episode. You'll be using some SRVs.
All right.
Ooh, fun.
So
Looking forward to
we
that.
head back to Explorer's Anchorage, right?
Yeah.
Do they sell SRVs there? Can I pick up a more than base model one?
Yeah. I ain't got time to bring up the shopping list at the moment, but you probably want to wait until you see the shopping list before you buy one,
Okay.
because there is a discount on ones. Okay, with that in mind, I'm going to stop the recording and bring this session to the end because it's getting time for me to finish for the day.
Yeah.
All right.